This is how Zillow is going to work in 2026. And this is not only good information that other agents need to know, but buyers and sellers too. So, over the past 6 years, Zillow has been testing markets with a referral based fee. So, in some cities, instead of the agents paying for the Zillow leads, the agents were paying a 25 to 40% referral fee to Zillow upon the closing of that transaction. It used to be called Flex, and now it's called Preferred. Now, follow me down the rabbit hole for just 1 minute here, okay? Zillow bought a bunch of programs and softwares and access to things like Loop and Showing Time and Follow Up Boss. And this is so that everything is integrated in one ecosystem so that they can follow the leads from the time they give them to the agents all the way to the closing, and they can actually find out when it was closed based on all these programs and watching the activity and the algorithm. They're using AI technology to follow all the leads and figure out the best way to convert the most leads and which agents are converting the most leads, like which teams, which cities, which areas. I mean, this is data on such a high level. So if you know this and you're a buyer or seller and you're clicking on Zillow, it's likely that you're going to get pushed over to a team who has some agents, and they're going to answer the call. It's usually not the listing agent, and you're going to get hooked up with someone who is going to pay Zillow a referral fee on you. They are going to go in a ton of other markets and go exclusively preferred. Okay, so you probably, if you're an agent buying Zillow leads, you're probably not going to be able to buy them much longer. They're pushing a lot of team leaders to the preferred program. Now, hear me out. If you don't want your clients and friends going to a Zillow agent and having that referral fee paid, you need to educate your clients and your friends. You need to let them know not to go on the Zillow website clicking around and entering their information. That is the first step for them to get you in their ecosystem, in their spider web. They have AI technology and also entire rooms of people calling and calling and calling and texting and emailing you. Once you put your info in their website, you are going to get mass communicated to. So if you prefer to pick your own agent and interview different people and read up and look them up on their merits and their transaction count and their reviews online, I'm telling you what not to do. And surprise, I would know, because we've been a Flex team and now preferred for 5 years. So I'm just giving you an idea of how it works because we do it daily. Okay? So please repost this, comment what you think about these programs. Let me know. They're not the only ones out there doing it, you guys. Realtor.com has OpCity. The reload companies that most workers have with big corporations, they take 35 to 42% sometimes just to put you with an agent, and then they control the process by having you use all of their softwares and systems. So this is not new, and there's a ton of companies out there that are paying for traffic to their website, grabbing hold of the consumer into their ecosystem, and then turning back and selling it to the agents for a hefty referral fee. But they've already converted it for the most part. The agent just has to go meet them and get them to sign a buyer agency agreement and start showing homes.